The beginning of a journey. I was born in Chicago on December 5, 1901. My childhood was simple. We lived in a small house, and my father, Elias Disney, worked as a farmer and laborer, while my mother, Flora, was a homemaker. From a young age, I was drawn to drawing, but it was a tough time. There was little money and a lot of work to be done. But, as I've always believed, adversity is merely a stepping stone preparing the ground for what's to come. What stuck with me most was the enthusiasm my parents always instilled in me. My father didn't believe much in art as a career, but my mother always encouraged me to follow my dreams. In 1911, we moved to a small town called Marceline, in Missouri. There, I began to draw on my own, something I had only done as a hobby before. I also worked in a candy store, where I spent a lot of time talking to customers and dreaming about what the future could hold. Those early years in Marceline became the biggest inspiration for creating a place that many of you know as Disneyland. It was the simple and charming town that made me believe that dreams really could come true. When I was 16 years old, I enlisted during World War I. But due to my age and some setbacks, I couldn't serve directly. However, that period taught me a great lesson about the value of teamwork and the importance of following my own path. After the war ended in 1919, I moved to Kansas City, where I started working at a small animation company called Kansas City Film Ad Company. It was there that I truly began to learn the fundamentals of animation and realized that this was the path I wanted to pursue. Over the years, I began experimenting with new ideas for animation. One of the most famous works from that time was Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, which became a huge success. However, there was a major turning point in my life in 1928. I lost the rights to Oswald due to a contract mistake with my business partner. That was one of the hardest moments of my career, but it also became the turning point that led to the creation of my most iconic character, Mickey Mouse. Mickey came about when, in a moment of frustration, I created a new character, and, as a reflection of the struggles I had faced, he represented perseverance and the will to overcome. Creating him was a crucial step, as Mickey became a symbol of triumph. When Steamboat Willie was released in 1928, it was a revolution in the world of animation. I knew there was something special about Mickey, and the audience soon realized it as well. Mickey's success opened doors for many other innovations. We founded the Walt Disney Studios, which would soon become an icon of the entertainment industry. One of the greatest milestones of this period was the creation of the first full-length animated feature film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, released in 1937. It was a risky project, but when it became a box office hit, I felt more confident that animation had a bright future ahead. Throughout the years, my career was marked by many challenges but also many innovations. We created the first theme park, Disneyland, which opened in 1955. It was something entirely new, a place where fantasy became reality, and people could live their own adventures. For me, it was the culmination of a lifetime of hard work and passion for telling stories that touched people in deep ways. As Disney grew, my personal life also went through significant changes. In 1925, I married Lillian Bounds, one of the first employees of the company. Together, we had 2 daughters, Diane and Sharon. My family was always a huge support to me, and Lillian was essential in helping me keep moving forward when times were tough. But, like any human being, I faced personal and professional highs and lows, and the work never stopped. Even with the growth of Disney, I always sought to innovate. We launched the TV show, The Wonderful World of Disney, and made significant advances in technology with the creation of the multiplane animation system. Each step was a move toward what would become the entertainment empire that Disney represents today. Today, Looking back, I see my life as a great journey of highs and lows, but always with a clear philosophy: believe in your dreams and never give up. For many years, I heard people saying that something couldn't be done. That my ideas were too big, too complex, or even unrealistic. But I always knew that if you have passion, determination, and a bit of courage to take the first step, anything is possible. One of the things that always motivated me was seeing people happy. When I created Mickey Mouse, I never imagined he would become a global icon, but I always knew he brought something positive to the world. I wanted to create something that made people smile, that inspired them, and brought them together. And Disney, with its stories and characters, has done just that. For all of you who are learning English or any other language, remember this: words can be a powerful tool, but true power comes from practice and persistence. It doesn't matter how many difficulties you face, what's important is not to give up. Learning a language is a journey, and each step taken, each word learned, is a step closer to achieving your dreams. When life seems hard, remember the words that have always guided my journey: if you can dream it, you can do it. No matter where you are or what you have to face, what matters is to keep believing in yourself. If I, a simple boy from the countryside, could build an entertainment empire and turn dreams into reality, then you too can achieve your goals. Learning never stops, and life is the greatest adventure you can live.